Compared to yesterday, it's a glorious day, and it is a little bit of breezy, as you can see from that flag, but I think this can handle it. So let's get started with the maiden flight and see how it fares. And I'm going to start in the beginner mode. So this is all the way towards me is the beginner mode, and then I'm going to move on to intermediate and then expert mode after that. And I checked all the control surfaces. They seem to be straight to my eye when in resting position. So hopefully it will be a good flight. I'm just going to give myself a little bit of space around the lawn and then launch towards the wind and see how this little guy does. I have really high expectations for it. Hopefully it will live up to it. All right, let's get started. So far it's doing pretty good. It's a quite little fast guy, but stabilization works pretty good. As you can see, it's hands off flying right now. Even in the breeze and a little bit of turbulence, it's just when it is going with the wind, it is quite zippy. It moves really fast, quickly. A couple low passes, you know, it picks up speed quite good when it's going towards the wind. So yeah, I'm kind of in the center of it, so I keep like turning around, but let's not hit one of the tents. And now I'm going to switch to intermediate and see if it makes a difference. So intermediate mode, still very stable. Yeah, it can turn a little quicker, I think, in this one. Let me do like a really nice and slow pass against the wind. Yeah, I mean, the stabilization is doing kind of wonders. And as you can see from the flag, it has become quite breezy. It's midday. I wanted to do this flight in the morning, but family duties kind of kept me from doing that. Let me bring it down a little bit so you have a little bit of perspective. Yeah, it is about maybe 25% throttle going against the wind. It slows down quite nicely. And then with the wind, I mean, I have to turn it very quickly, as you can see. I'm going to take it a little higher and then see how it glides. All right, let's turn towards the wind, towards me, and throttle is off. It's just gliding right now. Very stabilized glide. It's kind of mushing from time to time. I think it's like when it's close to stall. So I just gave a throttle back up. Okay, very nice. So I'm just going to try the expert mode now. In the other plane that was really similar to this one, the Volantex RC Sport Cup 500, it was a handful. So I'm coming towards me. Expert mode is on. Yeah, I mean, it is quite touchy, but it is manageable so far. No, maybe not. Okay, that was scary. Okay, I'm going to, I put the mode back on. Let's bring it back before it goes out into those trees, but I put the intermediate mode back on. So it is very touchy, especially in this wind. Let me try export mode again. Expert mode. As you can see, okay, I'm putting it to intermediate again. All right, expert mode again. Let's see if I can be very do it with flight with very small movements. It is possible, but you have to really concentrate. Sorry about the sun. So I'm really concentrated right now. And then I'm going to put intermediate mode back on. And I think I'll prefer flying this in calm weather when I'm in expert mode and when I don't have so many trees around or tents around. You can see that wind caught it, a sudden breeze, and then just went up. But besides that, it's a fantastic flying airplane, especially in the beginner and intermediate mode. I mean, look, it's just flying by itself over there, and tracks very nicely in the wind. Gets quite quick with the wind, and let's see if I can do like a very soft approach and kind of like landing. Okay, I was able to catch it. All right. Well, I love it. Let me say, warbird, it looks very nice up in the air, and the paint job is great. The stabilization works perfect. I mean, I don't know how they did it, but so far, out of a handful of planes, it's stabilization. This and Volantex RC Sport Cup 500, they impressed me most. I'm guessing they both have the same stabilization system. Probably they are manufactured by the same manufacturer and just rebranded, but even the radio looks identical. And one thing I didn't try out is the aerobatics. So let me do another short flight and see how it does with the aerobatics. And I'm going to do it in the intermediate one. I'm not going to go into expert mode. This should have enough battery still. Again, I'm going to take off against the wind, towards the wind, and then take it a little high, and then just try the aerobatics button. Let's gain some altitude before doing the aerobatics. Zooms pretty quickly. Okay, so I'm going to give a little bit more throttle. And that was a little slow, but very nice and wide. Okay, let's give a little more throttle and do a barrel roll. Let's do another one. I don't know if you can see this a little too far, but it does it beautifully. So I just turned off the throttle right now. I'm gliding. I'm just gliding. Zero throttle. I may have to give just a slightly forward down trim a little bit so that it doesn't stall by itself. Throttle back on. Let's see if I can do another catch landing. Okay, coming. Easy. All right, excellent. Yeah, whom do I recommend this? Again, that controversial topic of mine about stability control and all that. But this feels a little faster than the Volantex RC one. The Volantex RC Sport Cup 500 has a little bit of warm wing area. It's basically 500mm wingspan. This is 400mm, and that one is high wing. This one is low wing. It's a warbird. It feels like, I mean, I cannot tell in this wind, but this one feels like that it flies a little faster than the other one. You can slow the Volantex RC, the plane, pretty good. This flies a little faster, but other than that, this is a great, I think, second plane. It can be used, I think, it can be used as a beginner airplane, but with a word of caution, don't use it when it's windy. Just wait for a very calm weather with no breeze. And second, give yourself plenty of space. Don't fly around people. Don't fly around trees where you're restricted by, I don't know, like a baseball diamond is not a good place, because then you can get it into the fence. So just give yourself enough room. If you have a big lawn, big grassy area, that will be great. Then you can have soft landings. Then you can just probably start with this one. The Volantex RC Sport Cup 500 will be a better beginner plane, in my opinion. Or you can even buy a 3-channel plane, such as WL Toys Cessna 182. That will be a good beginner plane as well. Or the Horizon Hobby hobby zone Champ, the little one, the yellow one, would be a great plane to start. This can be used again as a beginner plane, but I will recommend this as a second plane, or just a plane that you are going, if you are experienced or not a beginner anymore, keep it in your car. It came with the 2 batteries, and it's a great deal in my opinion. I mean, it's like ready to fly, everything you need, including 2 batteries and charger, except the 4 AA batteries. Everything is in the package. I highly recommend it. So please stay tuned, because I have another warbird. It's not really warbird, it's a trainer, but it is an Air Force and Navy trainer that's coming up. It's a T-28 Trojan. Oops, I gave it away. But I will be testing that one next. So it is from about the same size, 400mm. I think from the same manufacturer, because everything looks the same. So please stay tuned. If you like this video, this review, please give me a thumbs up. My channel is slowly growing. I need all those thumbs up. Even if it's thumbs down, give me a thumbs down, but leave in the comments what you didn't like. So I'm learning as I go along. So tell me what I'm doing wrong, and I will try to fix it in the next videos. If it is too long, tell me. If it's too short, tell me. Do you want more detail, less detail? I'm just trying out. It's trial error at this point. But thank you very much for watching. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. There are many more coming. I have many unopened boxes, I swear. I'm at our family vacation, only 3 days, but this summer is kind of strange due to COVID-19. We are at a resort in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. It's a fantastic place, and we are kind of relaxing, but I cannot relax when I have unopened boxes, so I brought a couple of those, and I will continue opening them in the next couple of days, and then try to do the maiden flight in this beautiful lawn. So please stay tuned, stay healthy and safe. See you on the next video. Bye bye.